everyone, and welcome to another video by Fitness Technology Services. So let me get that off there. Today's video, we're going to enter the engineering mode. This is a video by request, actually. Doesn't really do a lot of pertinent information on the engineering mode. It kind of just self-checks itself. It's not like calibration where you can change the size of the rollers, and it really makes a big difference. But anyway, it's a little awkward to do. And since I was asked to do it, I'm going to do it. What you're currently looking at is a model from like 2014 and under. I'm going to show you on the newer consoles, the 2016 and up. But this is the one I got for right now, so let's get to it. So what you want to do when you're doing it by yourself, you don't want that to happen. You want to just slightly push the key in. You don't want it to start. All right, so you have to hold stop and the enter button, the start button, and then push the key in. All three of these have to be held down while you push the key in. It's a little awkward, but it's not really that hard to do. All right, so the next thing is key test. So we're just going to display test. No, we'll stick with key test. All right, so now I got to press every key. Try and be fairly quick. Pressed all keys, okay? Okay. So I guess that means that's okay. Display test, what this is going to do, it's going to go through all the little LEDs. Make sure everything's lighting up. This whole procedure, I guess, should take around 7 minutes. Maybe a little longer once you fumble with getting those 3 buttons pushed down. All right, so that was quick. Functions. All right, display mode. Display mode is on. I'm going to change that to off just for the heck of it. We'll leave it on off. Okay. Pause set. I don't know. I don't think I really use this. Let's see what it is. Pause set is off. Let's see what pause set is on. All right, so we hit enter on that. Maintenance. This should be, this should be our lube message center. So you would just reset your lube, and then you hit enter again, and then it will ask you to reset message. Then we're going to go up one more, and we're going to reset our odometer. I've already done that, so there's nothing to reset it to. 0, 0. So our next one. So now it's kind of like in this never-ending loop of lube or odometer. You can't go up or down. It's really weird. So we're going to go back down here, and we're going to hit stop. Okay. This is going to take us back to the maintenance. We're going to hit enter again. Then we're going to hit stop. Then we're going to go to pause set, display mode. I'm trying to get to, there maybe in, not units. Units is just, I'll show you that. English, metric, English. All right, so ketone on. Doesn't allow me to adjust ketones, but alright, next step, ketone is on. Display mode, we already checked that. Pause, maintenance, functions, there it is. So in the maintenance thing, we want to get to functions. I want to get to where security. Alright, so this is not in the manual anywhere. When you're running through the main screen and you see functions, you have to hit the stop button, and then it will start going through security and exit. What else? And key test. So it has exit and security in it. Once you hit security, right now it's off. Security really means a child lock. So when the, in case they can find the key, they still can't hit start and go right away. They have to hit enter and start and go. But, you know, it does help. All right, so child lock is on. Exit. Yeah, I guess we're done. So we're going to hit exit. So now, so the child lock didn't seem to work, so I want to try something else real quick. So you can see there's not really a lot of practical adjustment. It just kind of checks the prompts, except for this child lock thing. I'm disappointed if that didn't work. I know I've got that to work before. Ah, okay. So once the key's been taken out, if it goes back in, it won't allow it to operate simply by hitting start. But it's just a matter of hitting start and enter. And it will automatically reset itself to use. Alright, so everything's back to normal. So not really too much to learn on that. But if you're having a problem and your treadmill's not running, at least you know this way with the key test, all your keys are working, so you know it's not necessarily the fault of the console. Well, at least not one of those faults of the console. But that's really it. Just hold on for 1 second, and I'm just going to quickly show you the one that's 2016 and up. It's really the same thing. It actually has one less feature, but the button is just hard to get to, so I'm just going to show you that real quick. So hang on for 1 sec. All right, here's the second half of the video. I'm doing this on a F85. As you can see, it looks a little different on display. I'm not really sure what year this is, 2018. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what it looks like. Again, I don't think it matters too much. This will be for the 2016 and up. And really, the display's a little different, and kind of how you do some of the engineering is a little different. But the same buttons need to be pushed, and really for functions, it doesn't really make too much difference. Except for, this one's a little harder to get to. So, we got to put that safety key kind of gently in there again, not all the way in, just like before. And then what I'm going to have to do is hold the enter button down. And then I'm going to have to push all 3 of these with one hand. So I got the stop and the start. And then I'm going to insert the key. Good. Yes, it always asks me that right away. No, I don't want that. I'm trying to get into calibration mode. Okay, so I'm not going to do the key test first because I've had some issues with some of the buttons. But since the theory is the same, I'm going to do that last. Display mode, I want that on. So I'll hit enter. No, I said on. Enter. All right, pause mode, I want that on also. So enter. Looks like you got to do that twice. Lube message, you know, I didn't run this thing long enough. Last time I did this, it had 3 seconds on it. It's 0. So I can't really, are you sure you want to reset the lube message? Well, that's 0. So I figured that's a safe bet. Key tone, I want that on. Child safety lock. Whoops. We can scroll back and forth on that. I'm going to leave that on though. Then I'm going to go back up and do the dreaded key test. Not really that it's dreaded, it just takes a little longer and doesn't really give you a prompt to tell you that you've done it right or not. All right, so key test, I'm going to hit OK, and I'm just going to start pressing keys. Start, stop, display, fan, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Probably don't need me talking between every, but I got nothing else to do. Now, for some reason, it doesn't give you like all keys pressed or okie dokie sign. It just, you're just done. So that's really all there is on the engineering mode on this. Again, it's about the same as the other, except for you can't really verify that the key test is right. Somebody figures that out, email me at fitnesspartspro@gmail.com. All right, or if you have any questions on it, you can email me at that too. All right, so I'm just going to pull this out now. That's how you reset this one. There's no exit. We'll put the key in. So I'd like to say thanks for viewing this. I'm going to get some more videos out to you. So it says console locked. It should be start and enter button. Enter button is the X button. All right, so I'm going to hold these down. So that's kind of like the child safety thing. I'm going to hit manual just to make sure everything's still working. But again, engineering mode is not the same as calibration mode. You don't really get as many features, except for the child safety thing, I guess is pretty cool. And I didn't think these newer ones even had that. Usually even though it says engineering, this is usually done by the homeowner checking. Oh, see, that 5's tricky. There we go, 5. Could be pressing it wrong. I don't know. I don't want to blame the nice machine. It's probably my lack of skill. Who knows? Let's see if the pulse comes up. 74. That's about right. Okay. So that's really it for this video. That's how you use the engineering mode on that. On both different decades, I guess, of treadmills. One goes from 07 to 15, and this will go from 16 to 22. They are changing things with a touchscreen. I don't have one, so I can't do that for you. But let me get another video out to you, and that's it for this one. Again, I think I already said this, but again, thanks for viewing. All right. Oh yeah, please subscribe too. Always forget to say that.